Hello everyone, it's Cherie. Welcome to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm hopping on today to show you guys some Christmas journals that I made, and I'm super excited about them. There's 10, and I've got 7 smaller ones and 3 larger ones. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the smaller ones. I'm going to start with these because these 6 here, because this one is just a tad bit bigger than these. I ran across some fun Christmas fabric online, and I just had to get it because I fell in love with it. And it is different than any other Christmas fabric that I've seen, and it I don't know, it kind of looks folksy to me. And I just love it so much. It's just so pretty and fun, and I was like, I gotta get this. But when I ordered it, I think it was either 2 or 3 yards worth. So, you know, I kind of was like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna try to do a lot of journals this Christmas. And I did, and I'm still not done. I've got 2 big, much larger ones that I'm gonna be working on. I don't know if they'll be done this season, but I'm gonna try. If not, then they'll go next season. So these are one signature, and they are I believe it's 8.5 by either 4.5 or 5, and I can't find my ruler, so I'll have the exact measurements in the description box. These will all be in my Etsy shop. If you're watching this video, they should be in there. So I've got this fabric that I have stitched, this patched fabric, and I just went ahead and stitched on the lines and a piece of lace on this one and some little patches here, and I stitched on the back, and then this one has an extra little strip of Christmas fabric here as well. And they all have book corners, and they're just fun little journals. So on the inside cover here, they're all very similar. Their ephemera is basically the same. There might be a few little differences, but not much. And I'm going to have the listings by this little card here. It says Magic, so this book here is called Magic. And in this little pocket, this is a little fabric pocket that I made. There's a bunch of little goodies in here, some stickers, a little vintage label, and some vintage playing cards, and some vintage sale price tickets that I like to use those for dates, and just some other little goodies. And each little journal has one of these little pockets here, and this is some vintage plaid too. So on the first page, there's just this little tea-dyed paper with some vintage, a little vintage wallpaper pocket. And you get a few little journaling cards and a sticker, vintage sticker. This is a vintage greeting card that I just stuck in, and I'm not sure of the year, but it's a little pocket here, and there is some railroad stationery in that pocket. And like I said, most of the journals, they all have the same type of ephemera. It just might be in a different spot. A little seed packet, some really cute, I believe this is authentic paper. And I've got, I put a lot of railroad ephemera because I have a lot and I've never really used it. But there's a lot of vintage railroad ephemera in these, and I felt like it went good because, I don't know, trains remind me of Christmas because I guess the Polar Express, but there's that. And then we've got an antique paper here, some vintage Christmas wrapping paper pocket with another little journaling card, vintage ledger. This is Stampin' Up! Paper here, and each journal comes with this extra little pocket that I made, and you can basically use it as a tip-in if you want. You know, you can tip it in the side of the page, and it's a little peephole pocket. And then this is a vintage playing card that I put in there, but you can use it however you want. but each journal comes with one of these. And I just stuck it on with a little paper clip. A cute little music note paper clip that wants to give me problems. There we go. This is some railroad ledger from 1930 something. A little tuck pocket here. Actually, you know what? Go ahead, we'll just stick one of these in there, like so. This is an antique postcard here, and some come with postcards and some come with greeting cards. And then this is a flip out page, and most of the pages in the journals are the same as well as far as the types of papers that I use, and even some have the same layout. This is from like a 1960s vintage magazine, and it's just a Christmas page. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. He's at the door saying, "Why won't you let me in?" And this is some ledger from 1919, I believe it is. A little Christmas. Let me go get him situated. I'm sorry. Be right back. Okay. So this is some scrapbooking paper. I believe this is from my Mind's Eye. Another, I think this is vintage. I believe it's Creative Memories. Another ledger paper and a vintage playing card. This is from Graphic 45. This is actually some Stampin' Up! Wrapping paper, but I just thought it was so pretty. And it's really thin, so it'll be fun to play with. They all have a bunch of fabric ribbons down the pages and a nice neat little charm. This one has some little mittens, and then you've got a little pocket here, and I believe they all have like around 30 or more pages, so you've got like 60 sides or more. And then this one has a nice ledger that opens up in the middle, and some more little vintage stickers, another little railroad piece here. These are pages from a Christmas Annal book from either the 60s or the 70s, I believe. A little tag that I made, a little collage journaling card in there. They each come with a little vintage post-it, little Santa one that is super cute, and I'm probably only going to pull the ephemera out of just this one, of the little ones. Some more ledger, a little vintage envelope that is a double pocket like in the other journals that I made. I really like doing this. I just feel like it's so much fun. And I tried to pick ones that were stamped for December or had like a Christmassy looking image on it. So this one says December 9th, 1950. This is another little journaling card here. Was backed on some ledger paper. I guess I'll just pin that up later. Some more stickers. These are super cute with the little mittens and the hot pads. These are from 2002. These little stickers here. And some children's book page. Isn't he so cute? Love Santa. And then this is just a little tuck spot here with a vintage recipe card and just a little die cut to use. This is the other side of that vintage magazine. Some Christmas music paper from that Christmas Annal book. And then this is a really thin piece of railroad ephemera that looks like it would be really fun to journal on, or maybe even collage on the back side and then journal on the front side. Thought that would be fun to use in here. So is everybody ready for Christmas? I am not. I still have quite a bit of shopping to do. And I gotta get started on it. Or I gotta finish it. Some more of that Stampin' Up! Christmas paper here. They each have a little vintage want list paper, and they each come with a little mini alphabet sticker sheet that is Christmas themed. And another railroad piece here from 1940. More ledger. The other side of that antique paper, this is from 1904. This is just a little patched page here. This is the other side of that greeting card that's also pocket. One of them doesn't have the pocket part though. I'll have to remember to do that one. And then a little flip out here of some tea dye paper. So they'll be fun to use for if you're doing December daily or just want to do some Christmas journaling. I think they'll be lots of fun. Let's tuck that back in there. Okay. And then this one I will put back together. Okay, so that is the first little one. Now the other ones I'm going to try to go through relatively quick, which they are mostly the same. So this one has the lace on the spine as well. It's got a little part of a doily here, vintage doily. It does have just a little bit of a spot on it right there, just so you know. And then this is all stitched on the back too as well. And then this one is called Twinkle. And this inside cover here is from those Christmas and All books that I was telling you about. I wonder if I have one. I don't have one by me, so I could show you, but I love this scene here. Christmas morning, and there's everybody walking in and seeing the tree, and then they've got two vellum pockets here. It's just so pretty. I just love this whole scene here. But just so you know, vellum is a little bit fragile, so you don't want to be too rough with it. You don't want to go jamming stuff in there because it can tear. So this one's called Twinkle, and that's how I'll have it listed in my shop too. Here's your piece of vintage railroad here, ephemera, your vintage wallpaper pocket, another railroad piece there. This flips out. This is just a little patched page. Your ribbon here. Some scrapbooking paper, and a little top tuck here made out of some fabric. I like this fabric because I know it's not necessarily Christmas fabric, but it's blue and it's pretty, and I feel like blue goes with Christmas, right? Some vintage ledger. This is that antique paper. This is from 1914. It says December on it. It's really pretty. Your little stickers and card. This is graphic 45 paper. Your railroad paper. This is your vintage magazine page with a little tag that I made, journaling tag, and it's got some ledger paper on the back. This one says December 21st, 1955. You've got just a little extra piece of journaling, little journaling card in there, or paper, stationery paper. Some ledger, your greeting card with your goodies in there, stickers, and your railroad ephemera, a little seed packet, your children's book page, some 1904 antique paper, that Stampin' Up! Wrapping paper there, little pocket here. This is a railroad ticket stub, and your cards, and then this, take this off here, opens up. In the middle here you've got this, so you could like put just some paper on here and do some journaling on that if you wanted. And your alphabet stickers. So I'm really hoping life's going to slow down soon for me so I can get back to doing my videos. I know I say that all the time. Sometimes I feel like a broken record. But like I said before, I'm missing you guys. we got this little card here. The other side of that antique paper. This one's got a little hat there on your charm. The other side of that greeting card with some goodies. So this one didn't have a vintage postcard. It came with a little vintage greeting card that's just tucked in here for you to use. Some ledger paper, your post-it. This is a journaling card, and I just took images from some vintage magazines that I had that were like ads and just different little pieces of Christmas imagery, and just made a card out of it. So that's what this one is. Hopefully you can see it okay. It's really cute. And that's that. And then all the little journals have this little vintage, have a vintage magazine image in it. This is another little patch page here. Got an extra little tuck spot there. Your wrapping paper pocket. Oh, this one got a little crinkled. Your railroad ephemera. This is the card that I made here. This one flips open, and that's a pocket. Your want list. And a little tuck spot, and they all come with a little extra piece of ledger paper too in there somewhere. Love this one. I don't know which one's my favorite. I really do like this inside cover though. This is probably one of my favorite inside covers. So there's that one. That one is called, like I said, Twinkle. Then we have this one here. It just wraps around. They are all tied with sorry. I think there's might be one that's not sorry. And this just has a little piece of a doily on the edge here. And this one also has some of that really pretty paper too with the vellum pocket. And this one's called Snow. And this one has like a lot of vintage laces. I didn't put any fabric other than the sorry on this one. I just did some laces on it. So you've got your railroad ephemera, a little card and sticker. The Wonder of Christmas, some scrapbook paper, your alphabets, your vintage wrapping paper, and your ledger paper. This is Stampin' Up! Paper here too. It's really pretty. Probably one of my favorite papers. Some little lace ribbon there, little vintage or antique postcard. Let me see. It's got a really pretty fireplace scene on it. There's nothing written on the back. Go this way. Your pocket there, some ledger. Another book page. This one's got a little snowflake. Your ledger that opens up in the middle, like so. Wrapping paper. Love this paper here too. This is from that Christmas and All book, Home for Christmas. Your pocket, your envelope pocket here. This one's from 1950, December 27th. Graphic 45 journaling card. Your children's book page. Your magazine page, your ledger page, your little pocket thing that I made, some more lace, and this flips out here too. This is your antique page. And some tea dye paper, and this is the card that I made from the vintage magazine. Good coffee always is the best gift of all. Isn't that sweet? I like it. I like it a lot. So then this just wraps all the way around and gets tucked in there. there's that one. And then this one has the lace on the spine as well, and it's got a little patch here. So I've got two that have the toy fabric on the inside. This one's called Mary. You've got your pocket with your goodies, your vintage wallpaper, your vintage greeting card, your stickers, your little pocket that I made that opens up that you can tip in somewhere if you like, your goodness gracious, ledger paper, more ledger paper. This is the vintage magazine image. This is just got a cute little scene here with a snowman and a family, and it's Heinz Spaghetti 57. When I think of Heinz now, I think of barbecue sauce. I don't think of spaghetti sauce, so that's kind of funny. And then it's ledger paper on the back. We just flip it around with a little piece of scrap paper there. These little paper clips, they're so darn cute, but they can be a little finicky to try to play with. A nice long journaling card here. And excuse me, this one has a cute little Christmas stamp, and it's from 1982, and it's December 6th. This is from 1906. This is kind of funny. It shows two people eating, and it looks like Santa's coming through the roof. It's kind of funny. A little pocket. And ledger in the middle. That other railroad piece there. A little flip out. The vintage wrapping paper pocket here. Your stickers. Railroad paper. More railroad paper. Your alphabet stickers. Oops. And your want list. And then this has the little toy fabric on the inside. Pretty sure I said that already. And then I've got two, oh, I got one more of these. Okay. And then this one also has the lace on the spine. Oh yeah, this one is a little bit bigger. Just by, I think it might even be the same size height-wise. It's just a little bit wider. Just a tiny bit wider than the other ones. This one's called Give. Same thing, you got your wrapping paper pocket, your railroad ephemera in there, your stickers, some children's tablet paper. I really like this one a lot. I know I say that about all of them, but, or I think it about all of them, but I do. I really like this one too. Some fuzzies. You don't want any fuzzies, right? I love this paper here too. And this. I like this whole page. I like this Christmas tree next to this paper. Looks fun. Fun to work with. So these journals, as you can tell, they're not like super decorated because that's not how I roll. I, you know, like to keep it pretty blank so that you can do whatever you want to your pages and that they're not already decorated for you, but just give you pieces to use while you are working in your journal, because that's the way that I journal. So that's the way I like to do my books. This is your vintage, I do not know where my brain is tonight, guys. I'm so sorry. Journaling card. This I thought was really neat. Give the most needed gift. I think this was from it's like a 1958, I think is what it was. Time saving, work saving, Rubbermaid. So she's so happy to get her Rubbermaid Tupperware stuff for Christmas. I just thought it was cute. This is from 1943, from December 31st. Love this paper here. So pretty. So vibrant. Such a vibrant scrapbooking paper. And that journaling card, little pocket, and these have little belly bands there. So there's that one. And then I got these two here that I had started making those, and for some reason I don't know, I felt like switching it up a little bit and decided to go with some that had a couple of pockets or images on the front, which I really like. They're super cute. So we'll go ahead and do the Santa one. This is an illustration from, I think it was a 50s children's book that I have, I think. And yeah, it's really cute. I hope you can see it. Here, let me. Isn't he so cute? So there's that, and I did put, it is laminated, so it's not like a paper there. There's laminate there. Same, we got a little belly band here. And this one is called Holly. Your little pocket of goodies there, pocket of goodies here. Your vintage wallpaper pocket there. This one is as one famous long distance mover to another. So this is that vintage illustration. And it's just collaged, and there's the ledger paper on the back. Here's a vintage postcard. And pocket, this is your antique paper here. Greeting card. Spirit of Christmas Past. This is a Graphic 45 journaling card. Your vintage magazine page here. Love this here too. This looks like it would be fun to journal on. That card that I made, tag that I made. And 1980, but this says Seasons Greeting Christmas 1980, and this says October 31st, but it's got like a Christmas image here. So, and then your ledger paper on the inside that flips out, or in the middle of the signature, postulette. I like the saying on this, but I'm not, okay, yeah, it says, it was a long walk, a slow walk, down the street where I lived, but I learned that there is room enough in a damaged heart to enjoy a lacy green tree, a million daffodils, the laughter of children, the love of family and friends. This heart of mine. I just thought that was really sweet. I guess it was an article in the magazine. I love this paper here too. Your vintage recipe card there, little top tuck here. This flips out, so you've got a flip out or two in each journal as well. 1905, your wrapping paper pocket, your little card, and your stickers and your tea dye paper. So this one is the Santa one, and it is called Holly. Did I say Holly? Yeah, it's called Holly. Maybe it should be called Jolly, huh? And then this one, I really love this one here too, but I think it's because this image reminds me of my oldest daughter and my son. And it's Eloise Wilkins' image here, and it's just really cute. These pockets here are really tight, so you'll want to be careful with what you put in here. You don't want to, it's stitched around here, but it's glued on this side, so they're tight, so just be careful with it. You don't want to go jamming stuff in there either. This one's called Home, and we got the same thing going on, basically. Just basically all the same stuff, just maybe in a different spot. I love this fabric here. So pretty. Vintage magazine page. Vintage wallpaper wrapping paper pocket. Some ledger in there. Love this here. This little girl sleeping. A piece of old dictionary. This I think is from the 40s. the late 40s. And I used one that said reindeer. I used one that was like related to Christmas, so I thought that was kind of fun. December 3rd, 1959. A little pocket there. Some little elf stickers. Your railroad piece there. Love this paper here. This whole scene is so much fun. And then this is the middle page here. I just thought this was really pretty, so I just made it a middle page. Little girl there. Another railroad paper there. Your post-it. I hope I'm going through these fast enough, or maybe not too fast. Christmas house ideas, I guess, is what they're showing you here on this vintage magazine page. Little top tuck there. Love this paper. It's so cute. So, so cute. 1904. Oh, this is the one that isn't a pocket. I don't know if it's like, I stitched it like it was a pocket, but after I stuck it in here, I realized that it didn't open, and I was like, oh, okay. So it must have just been like a manufactured mess up. So this one would just be like a regular page, and you could like obviously leave it here and do journaling, or use it as a, you know, put a photo or cover it up or whatever you want. And then this one, I just used this little mailman delivering packages from 1960s magazine, and it's just got the ledger paper on the back, but it had a picture of a house, so I thought it should go in here because this one's named Home. And then that little card thing that I made, and this one has a vintage greeting card in it. Oh, it does not have a vintage postcard, just the greeting card. So there's that one. So those are the 7 small ones, and then I have these 3 larger ones. They're set up basically the same as the other ones. I'm going to start with this one first because it's a little bit different. They all have this little piece of trim here on them, and then this one has another little piece of trim on the front, and this is kind of like scalloped here, and then it's got the trim on the back. So this one has trim on the front, these have the other trim on the back. And this one is kind of like, I call it the blue journal because it's got mainly blue things on the inside. And this is just some seam binding here that I tied it with. They have a little pocket, it's called Joyful. Got your wallpaper pocket. This is Bo Bunny paper here. Some really pretty fabric ribbons, Poems of Christmas, ledger paper. This has a little envelope that flips out. It's got an Edith Holden page in it, some more ledger, some really yummy ledger. Like, I love looking at this ledger. This is just a little journaling card. One of those pockets that I made. See how it's, most of the scrap paper is blue. Just got pops of blue throughout it. I love this here. Once in her life, every woman should have the thrill of a singer Christmas. Look at how happy she is. And look at that sewing machine. Good night. They don't look like that anymore, do they? Really pretty table here too. You've got your ledger with your vintage envelope, December 27th, 1952. And then these journals have a page from a vintage little book that had Christmas songs in it. Children's book page. This is some vintage graph paper as well. And it has, these have more pages in them. I think these have like, I think it's 40 pages, but it'll be in the description box. And then I made sure to use dictionary pages and something that was related to like Christmas or winter or something along those lines. So this was really cute. I thought that was super sweet. A little pocket here, December 1915, and this flips open. Your railroad page, your antique paper from 1905. They all have an envelope in the center, and you get a bunch of little stickers in here. The Christmas candle. This is from a vintage Christmas book as well. Flips open. Journaling card. Some more stickers. Another little flip out. Your railroad paper. This is another journaling card from Authentique. Your little pocket there, a vintage wrapping paper, a vintage postcard, vintage greeting card. This is a large pocket here. And a little vintage post-it. Little top tuck with some ledger in it. Another little pocket there. Some more railroad paper. And this page here flips out as well. This is just like an old vintage business paper, like ledger type paper, but it's fun to play on. This one is called Joyful. Okay, a lot of journals, huh? A lot of journals. I started these, I don't even know, the beginning of the month maybe. My sister-in-law, she actually came over and helped me out, which I was really appreciative of, because I knew I was not going to be able to get them done in time, and I wanted to get them done sooner, but you know, it is what it is. So then this one is called Jingle. We've got your regular setup here, some pretty scrapbooking paper, your journaling card, some yummy ledger, your Edith Holden. This is a pocket here, your vintage magazine page, good fruitcake. So if you want to know how to do a good fruitcake, there you go. Your graph, your vintage graph paper. This one has ice skating. I love this paper here, and it's actually a newer scrapbooking paper. Goodness, can't remember the lady's name that makes it. She does like a lot of mixed media stuff though. December 1915. I don't know, it's not coming to me. Maybe it will. Love this here. It's so pretty. Your antique paper. This is your envelope here. It's got some journaling cards and stickers in there. It's really pretty. Love this scene here. Like, it would be really pretty to cover this up and do some journaling there, or maybe even put a photo there. It'd be pretty. This flips out. Love this here. So pretty. They're so much fun. Journals are so much fun. A glue here too. Cute little kitty. The other side of that vintage magazine page. A little piece there. Your Edith Holden page. And a little journaling card. And there's that one. So this one is called Jingle. And these, I think, are 9 by 6.5 too, by the way. I believe it's 9 by 6.5. And then these are all tied on with Sorry. And you know, they get little fuzzies, but it will eventually stop peeling off like that. Pulling, fraying, that's the word I'm looking for. Okay. And then this one has a little scarf on the charm. And it has this pretty scrapbooking paper, and it's called Festive. You've got your journaling cards, some little die cuts, and your train ticket, ledger paper, that little pocket thing that I made, peephole pocket, a little vintage postcard. Love this here. This is going to be so much fun to journal on right here. especially if you carol. Yeah, that would be a perfect spot to write about your when you go caroling. And then you can put your picture on this side. A little pocket here, some railroad ephemera. This says daily report of COD milk cream shipments, so I thought that was kind of fun. Magazine. This is December 5th, 1949. Your envelope on your graph paper there. Flips open here. This is a little tuck, and that flips open. Your dictionary page there. Vintage Post-Select. Your envelope with stickers. That flips open. Love this. It's so pretty. So pretty. This is Coast, and it shows a little boy, I guess, coasting down the hill. Down the slide. I like to coast downhill on my sled. There you go. We don't have snow in Florida, so this is, I've never experienced that. Doing that looks like fun though. So yeah, as you can see, it's all pretty much the same thing. Love this paper here too. Love that scene. It's from that Christmas and All book. I don't know, I can't remember. This might be, I can't remember, honestly. It's really pretty though, isn't it? Love it. And yeah, so then this flips open. And there you go. That's that one. I think that's all of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this flip through. Like I said, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope that you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And if you watch this after Thanksgiving, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I will see you guys very soon in the next one. Let me know if you're planning on doing December daily or if you're just going to do like regular December journaling, which is what I'm kind of thinking I'm going to do this year. I don't think I'm going to do December daily. I think I'm just going to journal in December. So I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.